Still write for the Maine Cannabis Chronicle?
Yep, I'm the head writer for the Maine Cannabis Chronicle. The format just changed. It was a gloss. I think it was like a 64-page gloss, something like that. And for multiple years, now it's changing into like a cool fold-out hippie thing. I don't know. My editor has it all planned out, but basically, as the head writer, I do my own writing, and then when other writers fall out at the 2-day grace period, I got to write their articles. So that's what makes you the head writer.
So what's the latest article, man?
Yeah.
The last article I did was good places to hike around Maine while high. And then there was another one I just had to knock. Oh, and then I had to do, we call this, it's called the 420 minutes. The idea is to spend 6 hours in an area. Maine's got a ton of pot shops where I spend 6 hours in an area and I visit like 3 or 4 different pot shops, review them, talk about them, have, lunch in the area, go to like a cool record store and kind of write about my entire experience in like a 1.5-page, 2-page piece. And it's kind of like, it's like, my Hunter S. Thompson, crazy journey pieces. And I really enjoy doing them.
What was the last place you went to? Where was that?
The last place I was in was in was it Wilton, Maine? It's like near York, I want to say. So like southern Maine. And I went to a bunch of different pot shops, and it's funny. 75% of the pot shops will like treat you like royalty. Like literally you'll leave with a bag of stuff that, will last you a whole year. And then there's other, pot shops that will treat you almost like they're worried about the article. So they're more guarded. And so you get like the kind of the two little experiences. But for the most part, the cannabis community is filled with amazing people up here. And so it makes my job going around and smoking with these guys and looking at their spot. Like, it's a good time. It's a good job.
When you were doing that one about the hiking when you were high, did you somehow spell the word hike with H-I-G-H in it just to make that play on words?
I didn't think of that. I possibly could have just done a typo because I am a writer that desperately needs an editor. Like if you ever see my Facebook posts, the grammar, the spelling is awful. I'm an ideas guy, having editors.
You don't got time for spelling.
No. I got too many thoughts for spelling. Yeah, fuck spelling.
Oh my god.
I got a Phish story for you as well. Okay. Then. So John Fishman, the drummer of Phish, lives in Elliott, Maine. He's a Mainer now.
Oh,
and so he drums. I do this web series called Welcome to Maine. I write, direct, I film it, produce it, but my character doesn't really speak. I say one word, but I play guitar. And so I just did a jam with the Mallet Brothers Band, and the Mallet Brothers Band used to tour with John Fishman. So this takes me back to meeting John Fishman, where we did way back in the day. There was a show with John Fishman, and I guest bartended the event, and someone gave me a joint as a tip. And so we're at the show's cleared out. It's me, John Fishman, a couple of the guys in his band, and like a super fan's there with like pictures of him from last time. And so we're hanging out, and I have this joint that I was tipped. And I was like, hey, you guys want to smoke pot? And John Fishman was like, oh man, like I haven't smoked in a while. He's like, fuck it, let's smoke some pot. I was like, sweet, I'm gonna smoke pot with the drummer of Phish. So we're toking on this. It's me and him going back and forth. We're like almost all the way down, and he's looking at the joint, and he's like, yo, dude, like what strain is this? And I was like, oh, I have no idea. Someone just gave it to me. Someone just gave it to me as a tip. And he looks at me, he goes, oh shit, man, never take drugs from our fans.
So smash that subscribe button